Wynn Las Vegas, opened 2005. 21 years later, still one of the most profitable resorts on the Strip, while MGM Grand struggles with 6,852 rooms, while Fontainebleau bleeds money, while Luxor waits for demolition. Wynn prints money. Here's why Wynn is the only Strip property that actually makes sense, and why everyone else is doing it wrong. Steve Wynn opened Wynn Las Vegas April 28, 2005. Cost $2.7 billion. Most expensive resort ever built at the time. Beat his own record. Bellagio cost $1.6 billion in 1998. The philosophy? Quality over quantity, every single detail perfect. No compromises. Wynn has 2,716 rooms in the original tower. Encore added 2,034 in December 2008 combined. 4,750 rooms total, compared to MGM Grand. 6,852 rooms. Wynn has 30% fewer rooms, but generates higher revenue per room. Why? Because every Wynn room is luxury. No standard rooms that suck. Smallest room is 600 square feet. Encore Resort Suites are 745 square feet. All luxury, all the time. MGM Grand has standard rooms at 300 to 400 square feet. Some great suites, some terrible budget rooms. Inconsistent. Wynn maintains quality across all 4,750 rooms. You book Wynn, you know what you're getting. Luxury, period. Average room rate at Wynn, $400 to $500. MGM Grand, $150 to $250. Wynn charges double or triple and fills rooms at those rates. Steve Wynn would rather have empty rooms than discount. Discounting damages brand. Better to maintain rates and accept 90% occupancy than discount to 100%. This is the opposite of how MGM operates. MGM discounts heavily midweek to fill 6,852 rooms. Volume over quality. Wynn. Quality over quantity. Every time. Wynn has no theme. Compare to competitors. Luxor. Egypt Pyramid. Embarrassing. Dated. Demolition bound. Excalibur. Medieval castle. Kitschy. Budget trap. New York, New York. NYC theme. Cartoonish. Failing. Caesar's Palace. Roman theme works because elegant. But Caesars has mix of great and terrible towers. Inconsistent. Wynn, no theme. Just luxury. Timeless. Won't age like themed properties. Wynn also has no free attractions. Compare to competitors. Bellagio has fountains. Free. Draws millions. Iconic. Mirage had volcano. Free. Millions watched. Wynn, nothing free. Artificial mountain blocks view from street. You can't see inside. This is intentional. Steve Wynn said, I want people curious. I want them to come inside, not watch from the street. No free attraction means tourists who enter intend to spend money, not just gawkers. Filters for high-intent customers. Wynn has 18 restaurants, all high-end. Wing Lei earned first Michelin star for Chinese restaurant in U.S. Multiple Forbes 5-star restaurants. No food court, no subway, no cheap options. If you eat at Wynn, you're spending money. This filters customer base. Budget tourists don't book Wynn. Can't afford it. High-end travelers book because they know quality is guaranteed. Here's the massive advantage. Wynn owns its real estate. No sale leaseback. Compare to competitors. MGM sold properties to Blackstone. Bellagio, Aria, MGM Grand. Sale leaseback deals. MGM operates, pays rent to Blackstone. Billions in rent payments annually. Caesars sold properties to VICI Properties. Caesar's Palace, Harrah's, Flamingo, all of them. Caesars operates, pays rent to VICI. Wynn owns Wynn and Encore. No landlord, no rent payments. This is huge for profitability. Rent is one of the biggest operational costs in sale-leaseback arrangements. Wynn doesn't have that cost. MGM and Caesars did sale-leasebacks to raise cash, sold real estate, got billions. Used it to pay down debt or fund new projects. Short-term gain, long-term pain. Now they pay rent forever. Wynn never needed to sell. Financially stable. Strong cash flow. Macau operations generate massive EBITDA. Vegas operations profitable. No need to sell assets. Owning real estate gives Wynn flexibility. If they want to expand, they control the land. If they want to renovate, no landlord approval needed. Competitors are locked into leases, decades-long agreements, limited flexibility. Wynn has freedom, and that freedom translates to profit. Wynn targets high rollers, Asian whales, luxury leisure travelers, business executives on expense accounts. Wynn does not target budget tourists. No conventions. Wynn has meeting space, but doesn't chase big conventions. Why? Conventions bring budget crowds. Attendees book cheap rooms, gamble minimally, eat at food courts, not high-value customers. Wynn wants customers who spend thousands per day, gamble high stakes, eat at expensive restaurants, book spa treatments, buy luxury retail. The Macau connection helps. Wynn Macau and Wynn Palace in China generate massive revenue from Asian high rollers. Those same customers visit Wynn Las Vegas. They're accustomed to Wynn luxury. They book Vegas specifically to stay at Wynn. This creates loyal customer base, high-value customers who return repeatedly, better than chasing volume tourists who visit once. Wynn's casino is 111,000 square feet, small compared to MGM Grand's 171,000 square feet. But Wynn generates higher win per square foot, quality over quantity. Table limits at Wynn are higher. Minimums $15 to $25 most tables. High limit room has tables with $1,000 minimums or more. This filters out low-stakes gamblers. If you're betting $5 per hand, you're not playing at Wynn. You're at Excalibur. Filtering customers means higher quality customer base. Everyone spending money, no tire kickers. Wynn Las Vegas opened April 2005. First full year revenue, $1.07 billion. Immediate success. Generated adjusted EBITDA of $212 million in first 248 days of operation. 29.4% EBITDA margin. That's excellent for a brand new property. By 2006, Wynn Las Vegas generated $332.8 million EBITDA. 29.2% margin, sustained profitability compared to competitors. Fontainebleau opened December 2023, operating at a loss, discounting rates, struggling to fill 3,644 rooms. Resorts World opened June 2021, lost $300 million by 2023, still struggling. City Center, Area, Vidara, Mandarin Oriental opened December 2009. Nearly bankrupted MGM, took years to become profitable. Wynn? Profitable from day one and stayed profitable for 21 years. Why? Because the model works. 4,750 luxury rooms, all priced premium, high occupancy at high rates, generates massive room revenue. Casino focused on high rollers, table games with high limits, slots with premium payback to attract discerning players, generates consistent gaming revenue. Restaurants all high-end, no loss leaders. No cheap buffets, every restaurant profitable. Retail is luxury boutiques, Chrome Hearts, Dior, Chanel, high-margin sales. Golf course is private, $500+ per round, profitable. Everything at Wynn is designed to generate profit. No loss leaders, no discounts, no gimmicks. And it works consistently for 21 years. If Wynn's model works so well, why don't competitors copy it? Because they can't. They're locked into bad decisions made decades ago. Too much debt. MGM has massive debt. Caesars has $12.3 billion in debt. They need volume to service debt payments. Can't afford to target only high rollers. Need mass market tourists filling rooms. Already built wrong. MGM Grand has 6,852 rooms. Can't reduce capacity. Building exists. Demolition would cost hundreds of millions. Stuck with volume model. Don't own real estate. MGM and Caesars sold properties in sale leasebacks. Now they pay rent. Can't change that. Locked into agreements for decades. Wynn owns. They don't. Massive disadvantage. Can't rebrand. Luxor is a pyramid. Can't remove pyramid without demolishing building. Excalibur is a castle. Can't remove castle. Themes are baked into structures. Wynn was built theme-free from start. Wrong location for some. Fontainebleau and Resorts World are North Strip. Wynn is also North Strip but overcomes with quality. Fontainebleau and Resorts World can't match Wynn's quality. They're stuck with bad location and mediocre product. Wynn built right from the beginning. Steve Wynn had experience building Mirage, Treasure Island, Bellagio. He learned from each project. By the time he built Wynn, he knew exactly what worked. Quality over quantity. No theme. No free attractions. Own the real estate. Target high rollers. Maintain premium pricing. This formula works, but only if you build right from the start. Can't retrofit a failed property into Wynn's model. Wynn's one weakness: North Strip location. Not Center Strip like Bellagio or Caesars. North Strip has less foot traffic, further from most hotels, requires rideshare or long walk for most tourists. But Wynn overcomes this with quality. Customers specifically choose Wynn. They're not walking by and stopping in. They book Wynn intentionally, destination property, compared to Center Strip properties, Bellagio, Caesars, Cosmopolitan. They get walk-in traffic, tourists passing by, stopping to see fountains or explore. Wynn doesn't get that. No walk-in traffic. Everyone who enters Wynn chose to be there. This actually helps filter customers. If you made the effort to go to Wynn, you intend to spend money. But it's still a disadvantage compared to Center Strip. If Wynn was Center Strip with same quality, it would be even more successful. Steve Wynn said in interviews he would have preferred Center Strip location, but land wasn't available when he bought Desert Inn site in 2000. It worked anyway. Proved that quality can overcome location disadvantages, but Center Strip would have been better. Wynn Las Vegas, the only strip property that actually makes sense. Quality over quantity. 4,750 rooms, all luxury, no budget options, no theme, timeless, won't age like Luxor's Pyramid or Excalibur's Castle, no free attractions, filters for high-intent customers, owns real estate, no rent payments, massive advantage over competitors doing sale-leasebacks, targets high rollers, Asian whales, luxury travelers, not budget tourists or convention crowds, consistently profitable, 21 years, from day one, no losses, no struggles, while MGM Grand can't fill 6,852 rooms without discounting, while Fontainebleau loses money, while Luxor waits for demolition. Wynn prints money. Why can't competitors copy? They're locked in. Too much debt. Already built wrong. Don't own real estate. Can't rebrand. Bad locations with mediocre products. Wynn built right from the start. Steve Wynn learned from Mirage, Treasure Island, Bellagio. Applied all lessons. Created perfect model. The lesson: do it right the first time. Quality over quantity. Own your real estate. Target the right customer. Maintain premium pricing. Don't compromise. Everyone else is doing it wrong. Wynn is doing it right, and has been for 21 years. Do you think Wynn's model is sustainable long-term, or will they eventually have to adapt? Let me know in the comments. If you want more Vegas deep dives, subscribe to Vegas Vault. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.